4 cover 3 no matter what. Okay, we might make some adjustments, but that's just what we do. That's what I believe in. I don't have a lot of movement. We teach the kids at practice based on the situation, but it's a philosophy that they believe in. I probably have more success in getting kids to bust their butt for me than scheming. Okay, they play hard. They believe in the system. We rarely get beat from blown coverage. Okay, most of it, it's you know, it's not. They knew the assignment. They just didn't make the play. Okay, because the assignments don't really change much. I have to keep my board with me because I'm like a mad scientist. I'm all over. And like I said, versus the wing T, versus spread, versus I, we run 4-4, cover 3, and everybody knows it coming in the game. But we have been, I mean, we've been good enough to where, yeah, we played a couple of stinkers, but we've also played some very good games against some very good teams. So that's what I want to tell you is you got to have a philosophy on defense, what you're trying to accomplish. Okay? And our offensive philosophy is basically we're going to end every possession with a kick. Okay? And that's what we preach to the kid. End every possession with a kick. If it's a field goal, if it's a punt, if it's an extra point, if you end every possession with a kick, then you're always going to be in good field position. So in turn, defensively, if a team goes on a 10-play, 80-yard drive, good for you. Because more than likely, it's only going to happen once or twice in a game. So if you can not give up the big play and keep yourself in games and be fundamentally sound, you're going to have a chance to win most of your games. Okay, so here's how I approach it. Is when we go, if we're playing a team, I go through, I look at the film, we break it down, we scout it. At practice, we go over everything. But the philosophy we use is this. When we go into the game, this is what we're trying to do. We want to stop your best 5 run plays. And if you listen to Coach Ziglar, he says if you're an ISO team, that's what you're going to run 15 times a game. Okay? I get so aggravated when offensive guys throw a halfback pass in practice. And then they go, well, aren't you going to stop that? And I'm like, it's going to happen once a game, but they're going to run sweep 15 times. I got to stop sweep. You know, I'll work on that, but I got to stop sweep or I got to stop ISO. So we rep their top 5 run plays over and over and over and over out of any formation because most people only run a few plays anyway. They just change the formations. The next thing we want to do is stop their 2 best pass plays. Because when people are in trouble, this is what they're going to do. Okay? They're going to run their best 2 passes when they need them, and they're going to run their best 5 runs when they need them. And then the final thing we do is we want to identify their 2 best players. And we tell the kids, do not get beat by these 2 people offensively. If they're going to beat me, it's going to be with play number 6 or pass play number 3 with player number 3. And you guys know that player number 3 might make the play or he might not. 1 and 2 are going to make the play because that's what they do. And so, I mean, that's the basis of what we do. And there's not a whole lot to it, and it's been successful. You know, just top 5 runs, top 2 passes, top 2 people. Okay, the other thing is, you know, that kind of gets the other team out of their comfort zone. And we also preach to our kids, you don't want any long plays. Every game, if we go through the losses we had last year, Boone, Winter Springs, those 2 hurt the most, so I remember those. And Apopka was a playoff game. We had 3 plays that we gave up defensively over 60 yards. It didn't happen in any other games, and we won the other games. It happened in those games, and we didn't win them. Okay, because it's hard to overcome that. So if you can just prevent that from happening, you're always going to be in good shape. You're always going to play good defense. Okay. The other thing, philosophy-wise, is